The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42.
Basically, I've created 42 NFTs, sort of as a social experiment, if you will, to question human curiosity and just to see how people will react to this. The idea behind the project, or the experiment rather, is to see how many times we can get one or more of the NFTs transferred between people in the sologenic community. So the long-term goal is basically to get as many people's names recorded on the blockchain for prosperity.
Sweet. And each time somebody makes a transfer, a little bit of XRP is burnt with it. So in theory, that makes
correct.
all of our XRP more valuable, and as well as the NFTs.
Correct. And it'll be interesting to see how long these NFTs keep getting transferred for, until people, start holding on to them and waiting for the price to increase. But the idea is that people can either just transfer it amongst friends and have their names recorded on the blockchain for free, or relist it at the price that they bought it at, 100 XRP, and let someone else snipe it and transfer it. It'll be interesting to see, as I'm pretty confident that a lot of people will be interested to see how this plays out in real world. Yeah, so basically the number 42, how that came about is that it's from the book The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. And the number 42 has a sort of cult culture amongst the number. So a lot of people will be familiar with the number 42. And basically it is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything, calculated by an enormous supercomputer named Deep Thought over a period of 7.5 million years. But unfortunately, no one knows what the question is or was. So with this idea in mind, I actually prompted the AI engine to create me 42 NFTs using mathematical formulas. And that was the result of what I got.
Sweet. And we're listing all of these for 100 XRP, except for number 1 and number 42, which will be listed number 1 for 4,200 solo and number 42 for 4,200 XRP, correct?
That's correct. And the reason for doing that is basically to create a sort of ceiling or price point. Whether that will ever reach that price is what remains to be seen. But ideally, that is why those have been priced in at that as a price point. Because if people do start listing them higher and higher, then perhaps the transfers will start slowing down. More people will be hanging on to them, hoping they can flip them for more XRP. But as I said, and hopefully people instead rather keep transferring them between friends. As I say, if you go to the Sologenic NFT and you look at the activity, you will see the people's names, if they have names and not just wallet addresses, that are listed on the transaction history. So the idea is to try and get as many names as possible on one or more of those NFTs. Sounds epic.
Yes, that's right.
It sounds epic. It's going to be fun. Let's play.
Only when you know the question will you know what the answer means.
Give us the ultimate question then.
I can't, but there is one who can. A computer that will calculate the ultimate question. A computer of such infinite complexity that life itself will form part of its operational matrix. And you yourselves shall take on new, more primitive forms and go down into the computer to navigate its 10 million year program. I shall design this computer for you, and it shall be called